Wanted to make a short video that just does more of Nebensonnen. That's the song that comes from earlier. I said I would explain why it was like the finale, part one. It's the penultimate song, but my interpretation of all the texts is the last song is decades later than the rest of the 23 songs. So I think song number 23, Nebensonnen, is the end of his actual journey, Winterreise being winter's journey. So this is the final song of the actual journey, and then Leiermann is the postlude later, in which he is finally granted death. But this is the last song of his actual journey, and so it sounds like a lullaby. And I won't get too much into the text, but that one spot that's so beautiful, the besten zwei, the best two. What's happening there is, ja, neulich hatte ich auch wohl drei, nun sind hinab die besten zwei. My voice is quite dead, so that doesn't sound particularly good. But, ja, neulich hatte ich auch wohl drei. Yeah, or yes, lately there have also been two. But now the best two have left. This is referring to three suns that he's seen in the sky. Nebensonnen, mock suns, false suns. One is the real sun. The other two, I didn't get this. David was telling me about this in my lesson, are her eyes. He has, he sees his former love's eyes in the sky. She, of course, being the reason that he's on this journey at all, because it started when they were engaged and she left him for another man. And so this final moment of, it goes to the flat six, which is a very warm chord. Right, it's very warm, especially when in a major key. It's naturally found in a minor key, but we have it in a major one. And so we get that on besten zwei. The best two. The best two suns are leaving him. Those two suns being her eyes. And then the last line of the song is, so now I wish that the third sun would follow and leave me in darkness where I could be happy. But yeah, so the main thing, does not end up being a short video because I still have to play the things, but basically we have the main motive, which is like the lullaby. Shit. Let me try that again. And then you have the voice sing the melody on top of it. And then later we get the voice sing the same melody, but we have harmony in minor. We come back to major. Then we get a little B section. Ach, meine Sonnen seid ihr nicht, schaut an, denn doch in sein Gesicht. Ja, neulich hatte ich auch wohl drei, nun sind hinab die ersten zwei. And then we get the last little bit. Ging nur die Dreht erst hinterdrein, im Dunkeln fehlt mir wolle sein. So it ends with a last thought of possible happiness, and then we fast forward to decades later. And he is alone, old, behind a village, with no one, and no one wanting him. Drüben hinterm Dorfe steht ein Leiermann. Und mit starren Fingern dreht was kann. So you get the idea of that one. The words are, there stands behind the village a hurdy-gurdy man, a man playing hurdy-gurdy. And with his frozen and numb fingers, he plays as best he can. That's what you just heard. And then there's, he stands barefoot on the ice. He totters to and fro. That's barfuß auf dem Eise wankt hin und her. And then there's und sein kleiner Teller bleibt ihm immer leer, which is and his plate is always empty. No one's giving him coins or food or anything. And then we have a little piano interlude again, and then keiner mag ihn hören, keiner sieht ihn an. No one wants to see him, no one wants to hear him. Und die Hunde knurren den alten Mann. And the wild dogs snarl around him. Und lässt es gehen, alles wie es will. And he lets it all go on as it will. I don't think he's letting it. I think he sees himself as completely separate from life. But that und lässt es gehen, alles wie es will. Dreht und seine Leier steht ihm nimmer still. He continues to play his organ. It is never still. Dreht und seine Leier steht ihm nimmer still. Same texts. And then we get soll ich mit dir gehen? Willst zu meinen unheimlicher Alter, soll ich mit dir gehen? Strange old man, shall I go with you? Willst zu meinen Liedern deine Leier drehen? Will you grind your organ to my songs? If we take the text literally, he has encountered the old man behind the village. If we take what's actually meant by it, he is the man that is behind the village, playing the hurdy-gurdy, barefoot on the ice, swaying to and fro, plate empty because no one wants to hear him and no one wants to see him, with wild dogs snarling around him, letting it all go on as it will because has died inside decades ago at the end of Nebensonnen, and now is nothing, is separate from the material world. His soul is gone, only his physical body is left. That's why he lets it all go on as it will, forever grinding away at the hurdy-gurdy until wunderlicher Alter, soll ich mit dir gehen? Strange old man, death, shall I go with you? Death, finally, at the end, decades later, comes to claim him. And so he's finally released. Will you grind your organ to my songs? That's the only thing that doesn't work perfectly for it, literally, since the old man is described as having the organ. But why would death not come to him with the gift of music in the form which he enjoys it? As you know, you can tell he's playing hurdy-gurdy. Why would death not come to greet him with the hurdy-gurdy? We already know death plays the fiddle. So, and that is end of song cycle.